What's good, y'all? I was just coming real quick to say something about All American, which is another show that I watch. Spoiler alert for anybody who hadn't seen it. I spoiled the show for a few people who follow me on my social medias because I could have sworn before I dozed off for sleep last night, I saw one person in particular saying coach something in reference to All American. But I just remember coach, so I knew something crazy was gonna happen. But I ended up dozing off without actually watching the episode. But I popped up out of my sleep, I wanna say a little after 2 this morning. I got on Google for something. I don't know why. And the first thing I saw at the top, it was like several stories talking about Taye Diggs being killed off the show and leaving the show, and how it was a surprise and nobody, like he knew, the show writer knew, because apparently he had started talking to the writer, saying that he wanted to leave and exit the show, and he didn't want to do it the traditional way, as in like leaving at the end of the season or at the mid-season finale or anything like that. He just left on a random episode, and he said he wanted to go explore some other things. So I'm wondering if the Best Man final chapters that we saw, we getting some more of that, and he's going to direct his time towards that. I don't know. I did watch some of the episodes of the reality show that he was hosting, and I forget what, I think it's called Back in the Groove, Get Your Groove Back, and it was like older women dating young guys on that show. But anyway, I saw that Google several stories. Remember, this is 2 something in the morning. I go ahead, I watch the episode, and I'm like, oh wow, the way it happened. And something told, I was nervous, because even though I saw that, something told me, I thought something was going to happen to a different character. But the way it started going, I was just like, oh wow, they really doing this. So I was in shock. And the fact that, like I said, it was like, by the time I finished watching the episode, because I rewound and seeing different things at different times, by the time I finished looking at it, it was close to 4 o'clock in the morning. I screenshot the first few lines of one of the articles and share it, because I was, again, still in shock. It's the wee hours of the morning. And then, like, one of the people that I know love the show, I could have sworn I saw them post something like they had already watched it and knew what was happening. So I shared it on my social media, on my Instagram and on my Facebook. I I never was able to recover and go back to sleep after that, so I watched All American Homecoming as well, and um, then I decided, let me get myself together to go to work. Right, all this happening knowing I gotta go to work. I happened to see that somebody responded. First, it was my cousin, mad. Wow, you ruined it for me. And I'm thinking to myself, how did I ruin it? The show came on last night. When I went on Google this morning, like when I went on Google, that was the number one story. That's all at the top. It's several articles going straight across the top of my Google page that this is what happened on this show. So as soon as you get up, if you go check your Google like I do for whatever breaking news and media things are going on, you're gonna see it. So he said that, whatever. Then sometime later, I look at my phone mid morning, and that's where I see a few other people like, wow, what the F? And like, even somebody that I was cool with on social media, they like, you ruined this for me. And like, they went to their page and made a whole post about it, like Somebody ruined it for me. The guy that you shared the freaking article talking about him leaving the show, and they just wanted to be the first to yell and run tell that, like, be the first to let it out. And I'm thinking to myself, like, we've been cool on social media for some years now. We talk about different shows, and we both say we don't like things to be ruined for us. Then you came back on my post. I didn't respond on your post or anything. I let you have it. Then you came back on mine and said that that was real rude of me to ruin it for everybody. Some people didn't watch the show. People was busy. And I get that. People were busy. But it wasn't even a run tell that kind of thing for me. It was a dang. Like, I opened Google and I legit saw 6 stories side by side in a row saying this, and that's what made me go ahead and go watch the episode. And honestly, normally I wait till Tuesday evenings to watch All American, the original. I'm more into the show Homecoming, All American Homecoming. At this point, I normally watch them first. But once I saw those articles, I was like, oh, I want to watch it for myself and see. And I still was in shock. And it was still, like I said, I had dozed off early, woke up in the middle, 2 something in the morning, saw the article, watched the episode. So my mind it's not registering. Like, if you post this, you might ruin it for some people who didn't get to watch last night either. Like, that, my mind was not on that at all. Because, like I said, I don't want to ruin it for nobody else. But it was just like, dang, like, you really coming at me saying I'm rude? And, like, I intentionally ruined it? I was in shock seeing it on Google. And decided to screenshot and share it. Like, wow. That's the vein I shared it in. Was like, wow, like, really? You just up and leave the show like this now? People are weird. People are weird about these freaking TV shows. But I just came on here to say, wow, for real. Like, the way he left, where's the show going to go? I had started wondering, like, where's, not before he left, like, where the show going to go? Because I felt like I was being more entertained by Homecoming than I was All American. Like, honestly, I'm over All American, to be honest with you, in a sense. But I can't believe, like, I'm still in shock. And I honestly wasn't intentionally trying to ruin it for none of y'all, those people that's on my social medias. I wasn't trying to ruin it for y'all. I really wasn't. Charge it to me just like it's the wee hours of the morning. I wake up and I see all these articles on Google right there. As soon as I opened it, I didn't, like, it's the first thing up there, the entertainment news. And like I said, it's several of them side by side in a row talking about Taye Diggs leaving the show. People are super weird. I really didn't do it on purpose and ruin it for y'all. I really didn't. But that's it. I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuces.